Hi, welcome to Max 9 tutorial number 8, presentation 2. Yes, when last we stopped we had this beautiful timer up here in the corner and this big patcher around it. And there were a couple things about presentation that you really need to know if we're going to make ourselves a nice user interface. And so let's go ahead and get talking about those things. One of them is going to be that you want to make sure, I'm going to unlock my patcher, unlock my patcher here, that your patcher opens in presentation mode. How do you do that? It is the first important thing. So I'm going to tell you, you unlock your patcher. I'm going to take it out of presentation mode. And here we are back in regular old editing mode. But you click on the background and make sure nothing is selected, right? And then when you come over here to the inspector, if the inspector's not open, you can always push this and that'll get it open. See this P up here? Just click on that. And this is the patcher inspector. Okay? Make sure that it says all up here so you have every possible thing that your whole patcher, you recall with the inspector, every individual item that you might click on then has things that can be changed. Well, these are the things that get changed in the entire patcher. So let's scroll down to the important one. This one is very important. I am saying to you right now that this is important, and the reason is because everybody forgets to do it. So you come all the way down here, and right under View, you will notice that it says Open in Presentation. Open in Presentation. Click that box, and whenever you open this patcher, it will open in presentation. Let's try it out. I'm just going to save my patcher, and I'm going to close it. Just like that. I'm just going to close it. And now I'm going to come up here to File and say Open Recent. There it is. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. So it opened. I realized that I haven't updated the title, but it did open in presentation just the way it was supposed to, even though I closed it in editing mode. Okay? Now, when we have our patcher open, we probably don't want it to look like this. We probably also want some other things, so I'm going to just say that we are going to take it out of patching mode, which you can do by clicking on that or clicking up here and saying that you want it in or out of presentation mode. On a Mac, that is alternate, Command E, or you can just click on the thing at the bottom. Just thought I'd let you know. Okay, so we're going to put this back in presentation mode, and then we want to be able to edit our patcher again. So I'm going to unlock it, click on the background, and click on the eye. And then we click on that diamond-shaped thing, and we get the whole patcher again. So what we're going to want to do here is when this thing opens, we want a certain view of this, okay? And so we don't want to show the toolbar on open. I've come all the way down to view again. We want it to open in presentation. Yes. Do we want to see the horizontal scroll bar? We might. I wouldn't get rid of that, but I would get rid of the toolbar, and I see that's all they've got. So you can select them and ask for them back, but you can go ahead and get rid of those. And then the other thing that we want to do, let's close the inspector window and trim this thing up a bit. Like, let's imagine that we wanted this whole thing to open right here, just like that. Well, first let's get rid of the toolbar. You can just go up to View and there we go. Okay, so we want this. Sorry, I get it off those names there. We want this to open just like this every time. And there's a way to do that, and that is you go up to the view and you say define the fixed initial window location. It sounds more fancy than it is, but go ahead and click on that, and then I'm gonna save this as the right thing now. Just in case you haven't done that, you can do it with me. I'm gonna say save as, and then we're at like 08 here, for crying out loud. And this is presentation 2. I'll just call it Pres 2, because, All right, so there we go, and we've saved it, and now I'm going to go ahead and just close it. And now we'll open a recent patcher, 08 Pres 2, boom, just like that, a little tiny thing, so cute. So that's the way that you do that, and now I'm just going to show you one more little thing about trying to get things to open the way you close them. And this one's a little less less important. I'm going to take it out of presentation mode. But every time it opens at 10 seconds. And you think to yourself, well, maybe I don't want it to open at 10 seconds. I want it to open at the last thing that I stored. Okay? So I'm going to unlock this patcher, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Every time this thing, as you may recall, spits it. Here, the easy way is to just show it. This thing, and we'll get that out of the way too with a Command Y and a little thing like this. Okay. Lock our patcher, and let's select 10 seconds. Oh, sorry, there it is. Does anybody see the mistake? Here it is. The mistake. He made a mistake, the big dummy. There. It's got to go in the right-hand inlet, okay? Otherwise, it's just trying to trigger this message. Okay, lock your patcher again. 10 seconds. And you get a 0. Perfect cup of tea. You get a 1. Flip a pancake. You get a 2. Okay, we get the idea. So if we were to put this number back in the top of this, and I'm unlocking my patcher again, then we can be pretty sure that it will turn it to the right one when this opens. But here's the tricky part. We need something to click this button when the patcher opens. There is just such an object, and I'm almost surprised we haven't used it yet, but here it is. Type N and type load bang. There it is, the load bang. And load bang means almost precisely what it sounds like. When the patch loads, it sends out a bang. And when it does that, it will hit that 2. That 2 will come down here and say, please flip a pancake, right? So let's go ahead and save our patcher, and we're just going to close it. We're not going to put it in presentation mode or anything. We're just going to close it. And now we're going to come over here and say open recent patcher. Bonk. And did I say flip pancake? I did say flip pancake. Well, I gotta say, super fantastic. And that is a timer that is working and is resettable. It does not have color themes yet, but we will get to that in our next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.